Yeah, well, look, I thought the rate for a private room was $380. Even if it's 4 days instead of 3, it should be less than $1,600. My bill here is for $3,000. The operating room, yeah, I just misunderstood. Well, I just was a little more than I... Yeah, and post-op cure, right. All right, look, if that's what it is, and that's what it is. Thanks, I guess.
Good morning. Are you hungry? I have my appetite back, and I want a big breakfast. What's wrong? Kate?
Don't say anything to me. Don't breathe on me. Just get out and take this rag with you.
What a beautiful picture of Eden. Don't blondes look so nice in black and white?
Oh, yes, especially blonde Martyrs. Too bad burning at a stake is passé. We would really like to do this right with it.
You know, it's true some things do go out of style, but it's a good thing standing up for what you believe in isn't one of them.
Unfortunate choice of words, my darling.
Really? Yours or mine?
Oh, I mean about Eden standing up for what she believes in. This is a girl that has to do her believing sitting down. And of course, unless a miracle happened overnight. You know, that's a good idea. She likes to have a circus in front of the courthouse. We'll send a couple of faith healers down there. They can lay hands on her. She can come out of her wheelchair. Maybe we can find Lily Light.
Your taste is matched only by your compassion. You know very well Eden had no interest in publicity for herself. She tried everything she could think of to be heard on the issue, and you wouldn't hear of it, so you forced her hand.
No, I didn't force her to look foolish. She managed that all by herself, darling.
The newspaper doesn't think she looks foolish. They think she's a heroine. Seems to me the only person that looks foolish around here is you, Keith. Public opinion about sequestering high-risk prisoners is running 67% in favor. I suppose that doesn't faze you.
I'm not intimidated by some woman looking like Joan of Arc on the front page. I don't care if public opinion was 100% behind it. I'd find a way to call a halt to all this.
Call a halt? She's protesting within her legal rights. You can't stop her, and you know it.
You know something, darling? You see, the thing is here, what you're forgetting is that people have been saying that it's been stopping workers from going to work at the courthouse.
She's not stopping any such thing.
Oh, you haven't been hearing about what they're saying. I had to reroute the entrances and exits of 60 employees yesterday because of all the commotion for the rubbernecks and the press. Now, darling, it is nothing less than an obstruction of justice, and I have no qualms about filing an injunction against her. So you tell her that, and tell her to get out of those chambers before I send a couple of state troopers down there and have her forcibly removed.
You'll be happy to know that low-lying clouds are expected to disappear by early afternoon, with clear skies expected, highs in the low 70s.
All right. I'll be drip dry by the evening. You look terrible.
Yeah, they almost refused to sell me the paper at the newsstand. I had to show them the quarter first.
Well, I think you should go home and change.
I will, under one condition.
I'm not going home, Mason.
Eden, the first thing I heard this morning when I woke up was you sneezing. You can't sit there soaked to the skin all morning.
I am going to stay here until Keith does something about Cruz's safety. It would dilute my stance a little bit if I went home to get all dry and comfy, don't you think? I'm fine.
You'll get pneumonia.
Well, then I think it's a small price to pay for Cruz's safety. And until that's guaranteed, I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, Bright Eyes. What are you doing up so early, huh? I remember the girl that used to sleep till noon.
I'm telling you, TJ, you're thinking of some other girl.
Okay. Where's Teddy Boy?
He's the reason I was up so early today. I had to take him off to the airport.
The airport? I didn't know he was going anywhere.
He just went up to Napa for the day.
Oh, gonna check on the grapes personally, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. What was that stuff you brought him?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Just some point-of-purchase stuff. I was going to set it up as a display in a lot of, like, liquor stores, restaurants, all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Too bad Ted's not here. I wanted him to approve it.
Yeah, he won't be back till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Well, then I guess I can relax, huh?
Hey. I wasn't finished with that.
When do you expect me to resist the best coffee in town? Is Pop's in charge of this, too?
Yeah, funny you should mention that. He said this morning that he's getting an espresso machine in.
Oh, yeah?
Hello.
There he is.
Hey.
Morning, Mr. Lockridge. How are you?
Hey.
What's the special today?
The special? Mool.
Oh. Muscles.
Yeah. Muscle. Moule marinier. It's an old recipe I picked up in Marseille when I was a kid, you know?
You're not going to forget the peanut butter this time, are you?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm not. Haven't you got a job to do, ever?
Okay, I was just kidding, all right? You're a great cook.
I'm not a great cook. I'm a late cook today. I got up at 6 a.m. to go down to the wholesale fish market to get these. And coming back, it took me an hour and a half because
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Why?
Traffic. Eden Capwell. The entire town has turned out to see her chained to the courthouse steps for her true love.
Still there?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you guys
Get out your handkerchief. Get out your handkerchief.
Would you guys stop being so cynical?
Come on, tell me you wouldn't fall for a woman who would do that for you.
Yeah, I guess I would. You know any?
Uh-huh.
Hey, did you see this?
What?
They're shooting a movie in town.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. No, it's not the first time.
Yeah, but it says they're looking for really attractive young people to work in the beach scene.
TJ.
Why not? Look at this, man. They set up a casting office at the Capitol Hotel, and it's exactly where the director's staying.
Who's directing?
A guy named Mel Stock.
Mel Stock? Never heard of him, have you?
No. But, by the end of the day, he's going to know me real well.
If you send your Gestapo out to remove Eden by force, you're committing political suicide.
How do you figure that?
How's it going to look? An army shows up with a big pair of wire cutters against one wheelchair-bound woman who's been out in the rain all night.
Well, darling, maybe people are smarter than you think. Maybe they're not going to fall for this stupid, sentimental ploy that's all just there just to subvert the course of justice.
Are you kidding? They're going to protest in sympathy. And then there's going to be real trouble for you on the courthouse steps.
Well, I tell you, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
You've already crossed that bridge, Keith. You're just pretending not to notice it. People are moved by what Eden has done. It has touched their hearts. And if she ends up hurt or sick because of the way that you have mishandled things, it will be on your big, fat head.
My head suffered through worse. It suffered through conversations with you.
We're here with Eden Capwell, who just spent a very chilly and very soggy night on the courthouse steps. I must say, Miss Capwell, the weather doesn't seem to have dampened your spirits.
Well, the reason I'm here hasn't changed, nor has my outlook. I'm still determined to stay here until the district attorney is willing to listen to reason.
Of course, the weather scared away the crowd that was here earlier. Do you miss your moral support?
Well, actually, I have as much support as I could possibly need. My brother Mason was here by my side through the night.
You're very loyal, Mr. Capwell. Not only to your sister, but to your client, Cruz Castillo, whom you're defending on a first-degree murder charge. Would you care to make a comment on that, sir?
Well, legal considerations dictate that I refrain from discussing the case. I will say, however, that since Mr. Castillo is innocent of any wrongdoing, he should not be awaiting trial at this time. Since he has been jailed, however, and an attempt has been made on his life, common decency demands that he be accorded all necessary protection.
Well, yes, what we're asking for is very simple. We do it all the time. Ex-cops are very often removed from general prison facilities if it could be proven that they run the risk of being victimized by criminals seeking revenge.
Well, I'm not sure how many of us would be willing to endure these extremes for the sake of a cause. How long do you think you can keep this up?
For as long as it takes.
My sister is a very strong-willed woman. Earlier this morning, before you arrived, I tried to get her to take a 10-minute break just to change her clothes, and she refused. She can't, however, exist without food, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get her a hot breakfast.
Thanks, Mason.
One last question.
Yes.
District Attorney Timmons has withheld comment on your action. Has he communicated with you yet?
Not yet.
You anticipate hearing from him?
Well, that's one reason that I'm here at the courthouse. He's going to have to pass through these doors, and when he does, I'm going to have a few choice words for him. Maybe your audience would enjoy sharing them with me.
Hey, Jake, baby, sweetheart, come with me. I want to make you a star, pal.
What?
I'm serious. We're talking about movies here. The silver screen, filmic immortality. Now just picture this, okay? Your mug smacking into a little celluloid. We're talking film history.
I don't think...
Come on, what are you talking about? Hi, how are you?
Take a good look. I'm not so sure it's him.
What?
What are you talking about? Not only do you guys know me, but soon you're going to be very indebted to me.
Oh, yeah?
Here, take a look at this.
Hey, I didn't know they were doing a movie here in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. Who's in it?
Victoria Lane and, You, sweetheart, if you want to be.
Me?
Yeah. They're having open calls for attractive girls and guys, right? I figure anybody with his face on 1,000 billboards ought to be able to handle that.
Well, this is to be an extra or something.
No. Get real. Now, I'm holding out for a speaking part. I mean, I'm talking 5 lines minimum.
Well, no, wait, now, I'm confused. You're auditioning?
No, Goofy. What, am I have to send up, like, smoke signals for you guys? I'm talking about your boyfriend here. All I want to do is set up the appointment, and then I'll just negotiate it from there.
Oh, wait a minute. TJ, negotiate what? I'm not even an actor.
Excuse me, but is this the self-same guy that a while ago said, I'm not a model?
That's different.
How's it different? I mean, if the camera loves you in a still shot, it's going to love you when the film's in action, right? Am I right?
Well, it's up to Jake.
Look, this is a chance of a lifetime, okay? You get a chance to break into movies in your hometown, right? I mean, there's no pressure. It's a low-budget feature. There's no expectations. It gives you a chance to try something out you've never done before and see if you like it. I mean, you owe it yourself to take a shot, man. You really do.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, for one reason, I have a contract with somebody else.
Oh, with who?
With Delta Pharmaceuticals. I've got the Beast Cologne.
That doesn't include film.
Oh, can I see the contract?
Well, you don't have to. I mean, I can tell you what it says. Jake, you can't do a TV commercial or print ads that have anything to conflict with your product. But nothing to do with film.
Whose side are you on, Goofy?
I'm not saying you have to do the film, Beast. I'm just saying that these are the facts.
All right. Look, TJ, what's in this for you?
Well, I don't know, the usual 10% like any agent.
10% of what?
I figure I got to check with SAG or whatever a few days' work is. I mean, even as a walk-on, it's got to be close to $1,000.
Oh.
Well, look, let me think about it, okay?
Okay, I'll give you an hour.
An hour?
Are you kidding me? Everybody under 30 in this town is going to be lining up to take a crack at instant stardom. If we don't jump on this right now, they're going to beat us to the punch, guys.
Yeah, if you could get somebody over there right away. She's very debilitated and near collapse. Right. Thank you.
Who's near collapse? Not Eden.
No, Eden's fine, but Timmons doesn't know that, so I've arranged for a little bit of well-timed medical support. Is that breakfast?
This is breakfast. They just delivered it.
Wonderful and ravenous. Did they get Eden's order to her?
Yeah, he said he was sorry, but he had to stop someplace else first.
Good. Harper.
Do you need some help?
What makes you say that?
Because you look like a contortionist. Relax, for heaven's sake.
You know what it's like to spend an entire evening soaked to the skin?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Samantha. She's still wearing diapers. Here's your coffee. Mason!
I am so sorry.
I knew I should have worn a brand new outfit to
I
work
feel
on
like
doing.
an idiot. Can I do anything?
Yes, just stay as far away from me as possible. You're dangerous.
Here, try to put, don't you need club soda or something for that?
No, that's for wine
I'll
stains.
try the water. Wine, coffee, what's the difference?
All right, if we just put a little bit on, it'll stop it before
Sure,
it
that's
sets
not going to
in.
do it. It's too big a stain. Here.
What are you doing?
You just need to put more water on it.
Don't make it,
That wasn't quite what I had in mind.
I told you to stay as far away from me as possible.
I know. I'm sorry.
That was ice water.
I know.
I'm extremely uncomfortable.
So take off your skirt. Call the sitter and have her bring another one.
Take off my skirt.
Yeah.
Right here in your office?
Yeah. Don't be so prissy. I'm on my way home to shower and shave. I won't even be here. Just make yourself at home.
Prissy.
Sorry, I forgot my keys. You can imagine how rattled I am, how much sleep I got last night.
Yes, I'm sure it was an incredible night.
Yeah. One, I'll never forget.
Guess what?
I don't think I'll forget it either.
What the hell is going on here?
Well, we're being joined by District Attorney Keith Timmons. Mr. Timmons, would you care to comment on Miss Capwell's protest?
Well, no, I would care to know how Miss Capwell can get emergency personnel down here when there's no emergency.
I didn't call anyone. I didn't call anyone.
I know someone called who had seen Miss Capwell down here and thought she might need some help.
Oh, well, yeah, fine, but she's doing good. She's fine. You don't need it.
I'm sure you're aware, Mr. Timmons, Miss Capwell spent the entire night in the rain. Is it possible she could be suffering from exposure?
Well, it's possible, but it's highly improbable. I mean, all you have to do is ask the paramedics. What do you think?
I don't know. I just got here.
Well, Eden, are you? I mean, you're a little soggy, but you're at death's door.
I am not dying. I'm fine.
Right. From the horse's mouth. She's not dying. She's fine. Go home.
No, sir. I was told there's a life-threatening situation here.
Threatening situation?
Well, obviously, Mr. Timmons doesn't believe in life-threatening situations. He's proven that by the way that he handles endangered prisoners.
Now, wait a minute. I would...
You have a phone call?
Yes, I am.
phone call? It's from the Attorney General's office.
It's from the Attorney General's I'll be... Like I said, excuse me.
While Mr. Timmons is gone, do you think I might be able to say something? Of course. Thank you. I know that well, you may be thinking that I'm a little crazy, or a lot crazy, but I do know that you know what it's like to love somebody, and to be willing to do anything for them. This isn't just because I love someone. This is for all the people who have been abused, been treated unfairly by people that we elect into the offices. They say their campaign speeches, and they say everything we want to hear, and we believe them. And then when they don't follow through with their promises, we feel duped, and we get cynical. But we don't need to feel cynical anymore, because we can do something about it. We can speak out.
Yes, sir, I understand.
We live in a state, we live in a country
Yeah, right away,
that's a
sir.
democracy. If we don't like the way people run their jobs and do their jobs, we have the right to fire them.
Running for office here?
I just might.
All right, but before you get any ideas, first let's you and I have a talk.
I had ordered breakfast, and after Julia brought it in, I spilled the coffee on her, and...
It was really a terrible stain, and I was just going to call the sitter, have her bring something else.
Please, Julia, don't humiliate me anymore by trying to explain, all right?
Excuse me, but I am not in the habit of removing my clothes in the middle of Mason's office. Now, if you would just let me show you...
No, I am much more interested in hearing what my husband has to say about this.
Well, I was on my way home to shower and change when I stopped here.
Interesting that you should stop here.
I stopped here to make a call because it was closer.
Closer to what?
To the courthouse, where I spent the night with Eden, remember?
Yes, I knew that you were going to spend some time with her. I certainly didn't think it was going to last all night, and I certainly hoped that you would have called this morning to let me know that the two of you were still alive.
Victoria, I was only here for 10 minutes.
You know, Mason, if you thought about anybody other than yourself, perhaps we could have a marriage,
Let's discuss this
you know?
later at home, all right?
Mason, that is the problem. You are never home. You have a wife, and you have a child. But if anything at all comes up, we run a very distant second. Well, you know what? I'm going to try living my life exactly the same way. If I want to see friends, if I want to take a job, if I want to develop a hobby, I'm not going to stop and think whether it's taking time away from you. I'm just going to say the hell with you. Starting now.
I think it could be a lot of fun.
Are you kidding? Have you ever talked to anybody that's been in a movie? It's boring.
They're trying to sound sophisticated.
Boring. I mean, they make you get up at the crack of dawn. They whiz you right into makeup. Then it's rush, rush, rush. And then you wait all day long. And around 7 o'clock at night, they let you say one little line.
Oh, come on.
All right, maybe not one little line. Maybe it's just one little word. And after you do it 50 times and you finally get it right, the light wasn't right.
Oh.
The sound was off.
Oh.
So you got to do it all over again. Oh. Okay, you work 15 straight hours after that, then you go home. Then when you go to see the movie, your line's cut.
Oh, forget it. I don't think you should do it.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
You don't want to do it? You don't have to. We'll just drop the subject right now.
TJ will probably think I'm crazy.
Do you care what TJ thinks?
Well, no, I mean, I don't even know what's with this guy. I mean, you know, he's trying to get everybody in his schemes, it is.
He's just an operator. He's harmless. He thinks he's doing you a big favor.
I think he was right when he talked about making $1,000.
Probably. Well, it shouldn't concern you. You make good money modeling.
Yeah, well, you know, things come up.
Like what?
Things. Stuff. I don't know, you know. Just seems like the more I make, the more I spend. Wouldn't hurt to have a little extra cash stashed around.
So, does this mean you're telling me that you're going to let TJ get you an audition?
Ah, what the heck. There's room for another Clint Eastwood, isn't there?
Oh, no. I see it now. You're on that set and no one can talk to you. The only thing I'll be good for is writing your fan mail.
Yeah, and helping me rehearse lines.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Morton.
Yeah, and you can also polish the limo. Unless, of course, that's beneath you.
Oh, well, no, I know you have to keep appearances in Hollywood.
That's right. And I like your appearance just fine, babe. It is babe, isn't it?
Babe. You're going, babe.
What's going on?
I wish I knew. First, the Attorney General calls the DA. Next thing I know, Timmons asked to speak to your sister in private.
Is that good or bad?
I think we'll find out. You okay?
Never better. May I?
Be my guest.
A few moments ago, I was talking to you about how we don't know our public officials that are put into positions of power. Well, I must admit that I don't really know Keith Timmons. I must confess that I have always thought of him as a insensitive, ruthless, vindictive, opportunistic. But now I see that's only part of the picture. He has a rational side to him, and he has told me that he's willing to listen to reason in the case of Mr. Cruz Castillo. I want all of you to be witness to the fact that he has promised to take care of Cruz Castillo and to protect others like him. Mr. Timmons.
Mindful of the welfare and safety of those in the custody of the state, I'm transferring Cruz Castillo to an area that's sequestered and controlled. Immediately.
All right! Yeah. Mr. Wainwright, would you do the honors?
I did it. I got an appointment with the director himself.
How did you manage that?
I told him I was representing the Beast Man. And Jake would not believe how popular he's got from that campaign. They can't wait to see him.
Are you sure he's going to do this?
I'd be a fool not to.
You know, Jake is a shy man. In fact, all this beast stuff really embarrasses him. I have a hard time picturing him walking into a movie director's hotel room.
Well, I told him I'd do most of the talking.
That's something new.
Hey, be nice. I was thinking about representing you next.
Me?
You're one of the prettiest girls in town, if not the prettiest. And you in a bikini, huh? Oh!
Yeah, fine. I'm not an actress, DJ.
Look, sweetheart, they take one look at you, you think anybody's going to care? Hey, how are the muscles coming?
Well, it's still pretty decent. Not as good as when I was 26, but... Now, you mean, the mood?
Le mood.
Well, I just finished cleaning them. Now I'm about to make a broth.
So plenty of garlic, right? Garlic and more garlic.
Listen, I thought that you were in the advertising business.
Okay.
Now, you just leave us cooking the meal, okay, Jack?
Just a suggestion.
Don't make him mad.
So listen, you want me to mention you to Mr. Stock or what?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, look, I got a picture of you in my wallet here. I'll just show it to him, all right?
Wait a minute, wait.
Look, sweetheart, I'm not even going to charge my usual 10% for you, all right? Just you work on your suntan.
What was all that about?
TJ's trying to get his friends into the movies.
Huh?
Yeah, they're doing a movie in town called Beached. And they're looking for local people to play all the small parts.
What kind of film is it?
I don't know. A movie with a lot of beach scenes.
Well, I mean, don't you think you should know more about a movie before you volunteer for it?
What difference does it make?
Well, there are beach movies, and there are beach movies. And maybe this is a topless beach movie, huh?
Daddy, I read about it in the local paper. I don't think they would advertise a porno film there. Besides, why would TJ get me involved in something like that?
I think that he would do anything for a laugh.
He may be a little nuts, but he would never do anything to hurt me.
He's got a lot of ideas, but I just wonder whether he's capable of following through on them,
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, look, all right. He is supposed to be Ted's advertising manager, right?
Yes, he is.
Oh, well, what's he doing about that? I mean, look, here's all these, what do they call them, cable tents that needs distributing. I mean, instead of him trying to be a Hollywood talent agent or something. I'm simply saying that if I were Ted, I would rather have him doing publicity for me than trying to be a Hollywood agent, right? That's all.
I thought all I needed was a man like you when the nights got lonely. Now, a man like what?
What, love?
I'm having trouble getting a handle on Charlie's character. I don't know why Lorraine would be interested in him.
Well, it's just like she says, sweetheart. It's a man for lonely nights.
like a stud service? What?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily put it like that.
Look, the way I see it, Lorraine goes to the beach because the world has become too materialistic, too harsh. She would be involved with somebody who has substance, somebody who has a tenderness that the world isn't going to provide.
Wait. Are we talking about the same movie here?
I certainly hope so.
Look, Tori. Here, sit down. Look. You know I want your input on this, okay? I told you that from the day one, but, sweetheart, you're not a writer here, okay? You're an actress.
You know, Mel, I don't want to be rude, but whoever wrote this screenplay is not a writer either.
I know it's got some problems. The script has got some problems. It needs to be fleshed out. That's why I hired you, okay? I mean, I figured if anybody could give this thing some dimension, it would be you, Tori.
Well, fine. I can give Lorraine some dimension, but I can't give Charlie any dimension. He's an idiot. My character would never be involved with him, even if he looked like some kind of a Greek god.
Babe, come on, let's not get crazy here. Now, come on. Listen, I've got a writer who'll kill me if I make script changes here, all right? Besides, we haven't even started shooting yet.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to complain, really. I'm sure once I meet the guy who's going to be playing the part, I'll feel fine. I don't know what's gotten in. I'm sorry. You're really stupid.
You're probably just a little tired or something.
Oh.
You told me you've got a little baby at home, right?
Yeah.
Probably kept you up all night, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, Chip slept very well. I was just waiting for this stupid phone call. So I got to sleep at about 3.
Boy, it's hard to believe you've got a little kid, Tori. Mercy. If you don't mind my saying so, you got the body of a 19-year-old.
Thank you. And I wish I had the mind of a 19-year-old. It would make life so much easier.
What's the matter? You got some problems at home? What's your story?
Oh, no. Nothing I can't work out. I've just been tense lately, and I can't relax.
Listen, honey, that's not good for your acting. You know, you gotta stay loose.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, once I start working, I'm gonna be fine. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
I know you'll be fine, and if anything bugs you, I want you to tell me, okay? I want this picture to be a good experience for you, okay? I want you to have some fun.
Oh, I'll have fun, really, I will. I promise.
All right, good. I'll tell you what, why don't we start right now, huh?
You go ahead. Nothing for me.
No, listen. No, I only thought of this because of the relaxation thing. Coke is terrific for that. It really is. The whole creative thing. Seriously. Excuse me. Let me tell you, what happens, honey, is it puts your problems on hold, right? And your confidence gets a nice little boost, and your concentration is like unbelievable. Really. Listen, why don't you try some?
You know, Mel, no, really. I mean, I didn't even do cocaine when I was back in Hollywood. It's a little late to start, you know?
All right, what have you heard? You think you're gonna get hooked or something?
No, I didn't think that, no.
Well, you shouldn't, because listen, let me tell you, I know a lot of artists who use this all the time, and I'm telling you, they swear by it. Really, it's almost like a form of technique.
Well, I'll stick with Stanislavski, thanks.
All right. Well, listen, if you change your mind, you let me know.
I'm not going to change my mind.
Look, Tori, you've been away from the business for a while, okay? Now, it's only natural that you're going to feel a little uptight, all right? So all I'm suggesting is a little way of getting that old dexterity back, okay? All right, listen, think about it. All right? What do you guys want from me? The cameras are rolling. Isn't that documentation enough?
From you, it's never enough, Timmons. We want it in writing. I think you'll find that's all in order.
What's this bit at the end?
The Angel Ramirez stipulation.
What stipulation?
You promise complete protection. It's not complete unless Ramirez is removed from the premises.
Okay, fine. Get out.
You shouldn't be such a sore loser, Keith.
You shouldn't be such a sore winner, Eden, because you're not going to see him anyway.
What?
Oh, I didn't tell you? I prepared a little document of my own. Listen to this. In consideration of the special allowances and concessions made to preserve the safety and well-being of Cruz Castillo, the prisoner is hereby denied any visitors with the exception of his attorneys for the duration of his incarceration in Santa Barbara. I think that means you.
What'd you bring home for dinner?
Lamb chops.
Can we afford them?
Yeah.
Well, lamb chops are pretty expensive when you're $3,000 in debt.
You weren't supposed to see this.
Jake, it was addressed to me. What do you mean? Why did you open it?
Well, I mean, I could see that it wasn't personal. I knew it was a bill, so, I just figured that you wouldn't be able to afford it, and I thought I'd help you out.
Hey, my bills are my responsibility.
Helping you is not a responsibility, Haley. It's a privilege because I love you. You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
Not behind your back.
Oh, honey, look, you're just recuperating, you know. I didn't want to have this weigh on your mind at all.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you thinking about doing this movie to pay this bill off?
Well, that's just one reason.
No, Jake, come on, be honest with me. Look, if you don't want to do this movie, don't do it for this.
Look, it's just one of the reasons, okay? I mean, you said it was going to be fun, well, I'm going to go for it.
Hello. Hi, TJ. Well, I don't know. You're going to have to ask him yourself. He got you an audition.
That's great.
No, you've got to promise me you're not doing this for the bill.
I promise I'm not doing this for the bill. Okay? Yo, TJ, when do I knock him dead?
Yeah. All right, man. See you then. Bye. Okay, that's one down. Now, how about you?
Are you sure the director wanted to see me?
Are you kidding me? I showed him that picture of you. He tried to play it real cool in the beginning. I watched his eyes just fog up as he was looking at it. I knew exactly what he was thinking.
What?
Man, now that is one hot little fox.
Oh, great, great. Thank you for not making me feel like a sex object.
What? Will you relax? I was just stating the facts. It's supposed to be a compliment.
It's okay. It's okay. It's how you see me. It's how you've always seen me.
You're right. There's something wrong with me thinking that you're gorgeous?
No, but did it ever occur to you that there might be something underneath the surface here?
Yeah, one terrific girl. That's no secret.
You never knew me. You never even tried to know me, even when we were engaged. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Forget it.
You know, Lakin, if our relationship is as superficial as you think it is, then, why is it that ever since we broke up, I haven't been hooked up with anybody else? Huh?
Because you hate being tied down.
Oh.
This is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm acting like I sit around mourning our old relationship. I'm very happy with you.
I know you are, kiddo. And I'm happy for you. I really am. You know I pull a lot of dumb stunts sometimes, and I don't always express myself the way I should, you know, but, well, it would really bother me if I lost your friendship. And I don't want to. I really don't.
I would like us to remain friends.
So, what are you doing for dinner, pal?
Nothing.
And what do you say you let a friend buy you a little, huh? And I'll even spring for a movie.
Hi. Sorry we missed your call. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you. Thanks.
Victoria, it's me. It's around 5, and I'm going to be leaving the office soon. I should be home shortly after I check on Eden. I hope you're back by the time I get there. See you then. I wonder where she is. The baby's not there either.
The baby's probably in the park with the babysitter. It's not dark yet.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are you worried about?
Well, what do you think? You saw the way she was when she left this morning. For all I know, she went home and packed up the baby and moved to Timbuktu.
You're not really afraid she's going to do that, are you?
Are you so sure she won't leave?
Yes. I think that she was upset, and I think she needs some time to calm down.
How do you know she needs time to calm down?
Because I called her.
You called her?
Yes. You think I was going to let her run out of here like that?
I see.
And I'll talk to her some more tonight when I see her.
I didn't realize you were seeing her tonight.
Yeah, we have swim class for the babies. We planned it days ago. I assume she might have told you that.
Swim class? No, she didn't tell me that.
What's wrong?
I don't know. It's just that you seem to know my wife better than I do.
We're friends.
I guess I can't get used to that fact. I remember the way things were when I left. Victoria was so threatened by you and Samantha. This morning I thought that was going to start back up.
We've managed to get by some of the jealousies and the insecurities. I don't know how, but we did.
And you trust that to last?
Yes. You trying to plant seeds of doubt?
Of course not.
You don't like it, do you? You liked it better when Victoria and I were at each other's throats, right? Oh, how typical. How arrogant. You enjoy this, don't you? You actually enjoyed it when you thought two women were fighting over you, huh?
Had its moments.
Really? When are you going to grow up? When's the movie going to start?
It's not quite dark yet, though.
Why can't we go to a real theater like grown-up people?
Because you go to a real theater and you can't drink margaritas.
Good point.
Yeah, you like
Good
that?
point. Yeah, what did I think of that?
You remember that time we fell asleep at that drive-in in Tahoe?
Fell asleep. We passed out.
Well, same thing, right? Then that cop comes with that flashlight in the morning.
Started screaming.
I don't know where the hell I was. Thankfully, you were there to blink your big eyelashes and scramble his brains, right? Or he probably would have busted us on the spot.
There you go again.
What? What?
Like it just goes through life batting her eyelashes. You make me sound like I'm a brainless sex pot.
Will you stop it?
I'm just glad I have somebody who knows me for what I am. Ted is so dear to me. He's known me all my life, TJ. He knew me when I was just an innocent little girl.
Yeah, that's real sweet.
He knows I'm more than just a body.
So do I, huh? I mean, give me a break.
I don't know why people have to judge you by your packaging. You know, I can't help it that I'm attractive.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the curse you're born with, huh?
You never take me serious. You never, ever, ever, ever take me
Easy, will you,
serious.
Tex? I think we ought to ease off on these things, too. What? Uh-huh. What's the matter?
Oh. I don't feel well.
Huh? Whoa, wait. Not in the car, okay? I'll walk you to the restroom. Just hold it.
Well, the baby seemed to love the pool. Teacher seems to be great.
Well, I hope that the mothers haven't waited too long. I hate to think that I've held them up.
No, there's still a couple minutes. And actually, I'm glad because I wanted to say I'm sorry.
That isn't necessary.
Yes, it is. Really wasn't angry at you this morning, and I didn't think anything was going on.
hope not.
Look, this isn't your problem. I shouldn't bother you about it. It's just, it's been different since Mason's been back.
I really am sorry that it's difficult for us to talk now.
Me too. Come on, let's hit the water.
I'm mindful of the safety and welfare of those in the custody of the state. I am transferring Cruz Castillo to a controlled and sequestered environment. The prisoner is hereby denied any visitors, with the exception of his attorneys, for the duration of his incarceration in Santa Barbara.
I'm gonna see you. I don't know how.